Do you remember when you were in bottom sets for everything and people thought you were stupid? You had to put in hours and hours of work just to pass a simple exam that other people didn't really have to put a lot of time into, but you had to stay behind and put in the work, and a lot of people around you doubted you. You were in bottom sets where, I mean, I don't mean to be harsh, but a lot of people that were in there just had no hope, or they were given no hope, and you were there thinking, why am I here? In this video, I'm going to break down step by step how you can overcome that identity, that character that you're playing of the dumb person back in high school. If that was you, I can relate to you fully, because I was in bottom sets. I was not very academic in high school, and it was really obvious. A lot of my friends around me did not have to revise as much. They were in higher sets than me, you know, my girls group. It was really odd for me to be in bottom sets, and I just went along with it. I just laughed with it and had fun with it, because what else was I supposed to do? I couldn't get upset about it. I just had to play the role of the dumb blonde, and I think I played it pretty well. But now that I'm 22, I'm like, you know what? I don't want to play that role anymore. I don't need to play that role anymore because I'm not in high school and I'm not stupid. But that has taken like a lot of unlearning and processing in my brain to realize that I'm not stupid just because I was in, you know, very, very low sets with people around me who were, you know, not very bright as well. Like, I'm not going to put them down, but there was not a lot of hope for people who were in those sets. And just because I was in that set does not define me as someone who is stupid and who isn't academic and who can't write or can't add up things and is shocking at science. Well, that might be true still, but like, you have to unlearn the things that you were told that you are, especially from a young age when you were in school. Because so often we walk around feeling, acting like the person that we were in high school just automatically, because those were really formative years in our lives. Like, those years pretty much made us who we are. They made us who we are today. And it can be a really amazing thing, or it can be a really damaging thing, because it can totally knock your confidence. In this video, I'm going to break down step by step how you can overcome that identity, that character that you're playing of the dumb person back in high school. I wish I knew this years ago so that I could actually not hold on to that and not keep showing up as that stupid person. And I catch myself still doing it today. I catch myself with the new friends who I didn't even go to school with, and I catch myself playing that dumb blonde, playing that like unacademic person that I was made to be like when I was in high school. So step by step, let's go. We're going to break down that character and build a new identity. Number one, it does help to hang around with new people. This is just obvious because the new people that you hang around with are not going to know your previous identity of however you were defined in school. And you don't have to be defined as dumb in school. You could be defined as like overly confident, cocky, egotistic, or like anything. And it might just be something that you just don't want to be defined as now. It's not your identity, it's not who you are, but a lot of people around you will hold you to that. They'll say, this is you, you are this person, and it's not true. So it really helps to hang around with new people who don't know your previous identity, because then you can literally be who you want, and that is so exciting because it's just a great way to build that new identity and create that new, like, people can have new fresh opinions about you, and you don't have to be like, oh, they knew me as this person. Like, no, they know you now. But this doesn't mean that like you can't still keep your old friends, of course, and a lot of the time your old friends aren't gonna like hold you to that too much, but they might, and it might help to hang around with new people. Number two, you've got to do the work. Like, you can't just expect like to feel a different way just because people around you aren't treating you like that anymore and you like have new friends and everything. You have to do the work on yourself. You might have to journal on it, you might have to meditate on it and actually think, am I defining myself with this person that I'm told I am? Or am I defining myself as this new person, my future self, this person that I want to be? So really get the words down on paper. Like, who are you? Who are you defining yourself as? Is it someone who is super confident? Is it someone who is like negative? Is it someone who is positive? Is it someone who is driven, hardworking, or is it someone who is lazy? So create words and start defining yourself and acting like a person who is the words that you want to be. And this really actually works. Like, it sounds woo-woo and crazy, but it actually works. If you're now showing up as someone who is positive, someone who is hardworking and driven, you are automatically going to get more shit done, because guess what? You're showing up as a person who is hardworking, is driven. So create your new identity. And number 3 is stop playing the victim. Like, stop playing the victim of your life. No one actually cares. No one owes you anything. The universe does not owe you anything. You create your reality, you create your life, you create your relationships, you create how people view you. This is what you project, is how you make people feel. So obviously we're not in control of everything, we're not in control of anything, in fact, but you can stop playing the victim and you can start showing up as the main character of your life. Because aren't you the main character of your life? Or what, are you like the best friend? Not even the best friend. Are you like the bully, or like the not best friend? I don't know. Like, are you just like that person in the background? Are you an extra? You're not an extra in your life. You are the main character. So like, start showing up as that person and stop victimizing yourself. Bad things happen to everybody, and why do you think that bad things shouldn't happen to you? I don't understand. It's just what life is. It's just what life throws at you. Without the bad, we can't have the good. But that doesn't mean to say that you have to suffer. It just means stop playing the victim of your life. Because for so long, I felt like I had to suffer to get to somewhere, to get to a good place that I want to be. And that's not true either. That is all conditioning. That is all things that we have been told. You don't have to suffer to be successful, actually. You can get there without that suffering. But if you do go through hard times, and if you are going through bad times, then you can come out of it. You can get yourself out of it, because it's all down to you. It's all your responsibilities. And just a victim mentality is just a mentality that is not going to lead you to success at all. It's just not possible. So get rid of that victim mentality now. Start taking responsibility and changing your life. And those are the 3 tips to break out of the way that you have been conditioned to think from when you were in school, because we don't have time to waste here. You'll be surprised at how much you can change, how much is actually down to you, and how much you can take responsibility and do these 3 things. The first one was hanging around with new people. That really, really does help. The second one was do the work on yourself. And the third tip was to stop playing the victim. Now, I hope you found this video useful. Do let me know in the comments. I actually love creating videos like this, so there's going to be lots more coming. But if you haven't already seen my video on external validation, then definitely watch that, because I think you will really, really find it helpful. And let me know your opinions on this topic. Were you someone who was not smart, not clever in high school? Because I'm curious to know, because I definitely was. And when I actually think back to that feeling, to that person that I was, it's so far away from who I am now, and it's really quite cool. And please subscribe. I really, really appreciate it. I'm going to see you in the next video, guys. Have a beautiful day, week, month, life. Bye.